Hey, YouTube Gunham here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Progress. After a few more hours of building, I've made significant progress and I've been clearing up my world. So I've cut up the Valiant and stuck it here to help the server a bit. And I put the Defender up here to show it off. I've done some progress with the engines. I really just wanted to get that in now. I have some rear thrusters. I don't have to have the others. And now I can throw in vast quantities of top and side thrusters, because right now I don't have much at all. I have a lot of work left to go, including the inside, but yeah, I mean, you can imagine the one big engine right there and the other big engine right there, you know, with plenty of room for this hangar in the middle here. I mean, it's huge. That's good. I'm thinking of maybe making it, because the other end is supposed to stick a bit, and I want some defensive guns in the rear. I'm thinking of making this large enough for 2 Pelicans to sit in here. And then, with those 2 sitting in here, I can then add some... No, they do have 2, but... Ooh. So with those 2 sitting in here, I can then add some rooms to the side that are empty rooms. Specifically, I'm thinking this area and the side there, but also just engines. It's actually pretty big, so having empty rooms that can be used for later is a good idea. I can put in crew quarters and all that stuff. I didn't put in a medical yet. I'm going to stick a medical up here, I think. That seems a decent idea. But I have made some adjustments to the hangar. Let me just go over the entire ship a little more in detail. First off, I've added some antenna back here. My bridge looks just like this. That's it. This is it for the bridge. I was thinking of doing more, but there's the guns there and the hangar. The hydrogen, excuse me. So it seemed a little... The only airlock is there. I'm going to add another airlock in the rear somewhere. Maybe I'll add a section in here. It seems a good idea. But, yeah, look at that. How's that? And when you look at this, you do have this large opening. That is supposed to be a little thicker. I might cut this and make that a little thicker, but I want to make sure to get on all of them. So there we go. Watch this. Just makes it a little thicker looking, so it seems a little on the tougher side. Not a lot, just a bit. There we go. So now, some engines tucked away right there, and some additional engines there, which are not fueled for some reason. Oh, I just didn't hook it up. Alright, I'll take care of that later. But, yeah, I'll drop that down and have that hooked up like I did the... Actually, I did that. Okay, yeah, I'll take care of that later. Get that all fueled up so those engines are on. Adding this raised area for some engines, I think, was a decent idea. And I have one on the bottom with the big gun. There is supposed to be a section down here, so I actually want to add that. There's just something there. I'm just going to add that so it looks like it. You know, it breaks it up a little bit. I wanted to add the other bridge, but I decided against it. Screw it. So that way I'm not taking anything for my ship, just for the little ships that are there. And for the Pelicans. 2 Pelicans sounds like a good idea. So, I think I'll have it hanging from the ceiling. That sounds better to me. Ooh, or maybe not. Maybe I should have it from the floor. Well, at any rate, let's take a look at the rest of the ship briefly. Firepower-wise, you can see that it's not it's a lot more than this destroyer or the frigate here, but it's nowhere near as much as the battle cruiser here. As it does have these 3 big guns here, and then a 4th one down there. Ow, that was loud. And then 2 more there and 2 more there. This thing Just on, I mean, there's the 4 right there and 4 there, and then there's more all over the place on this thing. So, I mean, my ship only has 8. There are 8 just on the bottom of that. There's a lot more all over the place. So, reduced. Reduced. And this thing has these heavy flat guns. I'm using the quad Bofors. A lot more than this has, but not quite as well. They're okay. Technically, there might be a few more than that thing, but I'm just about done with the weapons. I'm going to add a couple more Gatling guns and Bofors near the hangar, I think, in between the main engines there. Like up here and down there on both sides. So, you know, it offers a little of protection without going extreme. I've been hooking up stuff all over the place. Got a long ways to go, but I've come a long way, so I still got to do a lot more interior work to make it look better. This actually, oh yeah, this is to the upper panel there, but this gives access to fire control for the mains, which, no, excuse me, this is not fire control, this is maintenance. This is fire control, so I need to put a sign there that says so. That's just maintenance and access to the upper zone, which I'm going to stick a secondary way down just a little in front of it, but you know, there's not really anywhere I can do that, so I probably won't. Now I think about it. Yeah. Medical zone here seems like a good idea to me. Have plenty of room. So on the bottom is just, if you go, I had the one Gatling gun here. I removed it for the sake of this gun, and added some side thrusters here to help. If you go inside of here, it's just 9 hydrogen tanks and then the jump drives. So, a nice little catwalk with a dip down, so you can easily reach inside. So, back here is nothing, but here's that giant stairwell, which, yeah, I'm going to probably add a couple seals here and there, maybe. But back here, I'm going to add another jump drive, some of the main reactors, and cargo after I do the engines. But the main engine is going to stick out a bit, so that'll help. And then you add a lot of side thrusters to make this thing kind of maneuverable. I don't want to go too crazy, but I want to add some because I want it more maneuverable than this. So yeah, and this is their Pelican Bay. That's a little. Why is that? I didn't do that. I don't think. I do like, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. So it's gonna be actually similar in length to the Defender, but a lot more chunky. You know, it's a lot more chunky than the Defender. Yeah, at the same time, semi-compact. Oh yeah, I need to still add shields. Well, I gotta add a lot of stuff. I have a lot of room still to work with. Compared to this thing, though, it's pretty small. I mean, look at it. That battlecruiser is about the same length as is, and that's only half the ship. So yeah, I've made progress. I've made progress, and now I'm very happy. So now I can really work on it, but I really want to just finish up the engines and do the interior. But I think I'll do the interior next, and then the engines kind of last. So yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm good. So again, you need my modified V206 in order to fit in here, because I did strip off the wings and strip off the top there. I want to make it a little bit better. Oh, I added this as well. This is the airlock level. There's one airlock through here. I've got the interior turrets. There's the other airlock through here. And this goes forward to nothing, but something. That's got to go. That's going right now. No. But I'm putting an interior turret there. Yeah, so I'm going to stick a secondary airlock back there just so it has it. I might. Ooh, I could do that on the bottom. That bottom section here. That'll work. A little dip down here for cargo and for an airlock. Yeah. That'll work. I think some reversing thrusters here would also be a good idea. And the other one up top. Just to give them more maneuverability, you know. Maybe even a side thruster or two. All right, well, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Progress done. A lot of progress because I didn't have any of this. And I do. Alrighty, I will catch you later.